What's going on, everybody? Stabs here, and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Today we are going to be talking about the movement in Black Ops 3, and before I actually get into more detail about the commentary, I just want to let you guys know that I am using the mic on my Ashray 40. Whenever I do commentaries and things like this, I use my Blue Snowball microphone, and that's what I usually use, but I'm using the Ashray 40 mic today because there's a lot of background noise in my house and outside. Everyone's getting ready for the wedding that I'm supposed to be going to in a couple hours. So I'm trying to fit this video in before I leave. But I just want to let you guys know if it sounds a little worse or you guys aren't really liking it. There's nothing I really could have done without it about it, unless you guys wanted to hear people talking and things like that outside, cars going out outside. So without further ado, let's get into the commentary topic. So like I said towards the beginning, we are going to be talking about the movement in Black Ops 3, and the two topics to that is going to be we're going to be talking about how to use the movement in Black Ops 3 more efficient, because as you guys know, they're kind of boosters and not really jetpacks and things like that. So you do have to use them a little bit more efficiently to move around the map quicker. And then another one is going to be how it's different from Advanced Warfare. There's actually a couple reasons. You guys probably don't really notice it too much, but when you do play the game for a couple hours, you do tend to notice it. So let's just get more into detail on these topics. Alright, so the first one I want to start off with is moving around the map quicker. And I'm starting off with this one because there isn't really much detail to it. It's pretty self-explanatory and basic knowledge of Call of Duty. It's been going on in every other Call of Duty, but to move around the map quicker, what you're basically going to want to do is when you have your knife out, you move quicker, and when you have lighter guns out, say SMGs and anything that is light, pistols, things like that, instead of having LMGs and ARs, usually move around the map quicker. So those are just two quick tips, not really that important, but I just wanted to go over them. Now we're going to talk about how it's different from Advanced Warfare, and there's actually a couple of reasons. One is that you don't just click the A button in Black Ops 3 and you just keep going. It's kind of like a booster. You have to keep pressing it, and the higher you go, it's kind of like you're inflating air into a balloon, and the more air that you inflate, the higher it goes. It's a terrible reference, but if you really think about it, that's kind of how it is. So that's a really big part of it. You kind of have to hold the A button to go into longer distances. So a scuff in this game is going to be really, really helpful. If you haven't picked one up, do so, because it's going to be very, very helpful. Instead of you having to hold your button for 3 seconds. And also another thing is that you're not really just flying into the air in this game. You kind of go uh, where you would go probably halfway with a jetpack in Advanced Warfare. That's where you probably go max with a booster in Black Ops 3. So it's definitely different. There's different shorter differences and things like that. And you could definitely tell it's a slower paced game, but since you could wall ride and things like that, you can move a little bit quicker. Boosting and things like that in Black Ops 3 isn't really helpful to win a gunfight because your gun goes all over the place, so I don't really recommend it. Now the last topic, this is actually a really short video, but the most important one in my opinion is going to be how to use it more efficiently. Now there's a couple ways you could do this. The most one being is that you could obviously run instead of using your boosters, and then when the time actually comes that you're going to need to use them, you have them fully charged, and you're ready for whatever's about to happen. Another thing you could do, which is a perk, is that you could actually put on Afterburner, which if you guys don't know what that is basically like Overclock in Advanced Warfare. It makes your boost charge a lot quicker, and that's probably going to be like the mandatory perk in that game, because since the movement is pretty important to actually get around the map, a lot of people are definitely going to be having that. So definitely put that on if you're going to be boosting a lot, which everyone most likely will, so just put it on right when you get the game. And the last tip to get your movement a little bit more efficiently is instead of holding down the A button to get over jumps and things like that, you just want to tap it, because you're going to still be going in the air and you're still going to kind of drift until you actually hit the ground. So it's a lot more efficient to actually just keep tapping the A button instead of holding it down, because A, you can go a longer distance when you're actually tapping the button than holding it down, and B is that you actually save a lot of your boosting time. So why waste your time on boosting when you could just use it for something else or when the time is right? That's it for this commentary, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please comment, subscribe, follow my social media links down in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.